So they're harassing me, they're denying me access to the bathroom, holding me for ransom. I have diarrhea, and they said, they're going to kill me in the bathroom. They arrested me in the bathroom last year. They planted the woman there who told me they're going to drive me out of the bathroom, and they don't let me use the bathroom. So that's the police station in front of the bathroom. I'm trying to use the bathroom here. They tried to scam out of the bathroom. Yesterday I was getting this winter clothing from Macy's, 34th Street, Arrow Square, in front of Macy's, and there were some people touching people there, and this woman kept staring at me, and I pointed at one of the people touching her to the woman, and she didn't look at the guy. It was me she was looking at. While she was standing, a guy came, so I was like, okay, are you guys all trying to set me up? How come you're only interested in looking at me and not who's touching you? So they are holding me for ransom. I'm worth a lot of money potentially because the immigration arrested me wrongfully. And immigration arrested me wrongfully. So because of that, they always try to set me. Excuse me, I'm trying to use the bathroom, and some people sometimes bother me in the bathroom. So I don't know if you guys can assist me. Yeah, some people bother me in the bathroom because I'm gay. So they bother me sometimes in the bathroom. Okay, I just want to. Let me just have your badge number. Uh, what's your badge number? Right there. Okay. Just to let you know, in case somebody bothers me in the bathroom, I want you to know people bother me in this bathroom. Say they're going to have me arrested because I'm gay. I use the woman's bathroom. Before I get there, someone else already waiting. I don't know why they're stationed in front of the bathroom. This is Guantanamo Bay Teacher, whereby, see, they don't give a care. I told them to wait in case somebody bothers me. And they don't, they fly. This is what it's doing. So please don't my cash app non-conditional charitable donation. My cash app servers. So they are harassing me over this 71st Avenue. They deny my access to that as part of their grooming. It's like a Jerry Epstein Island. This society they're trying to create, where they try to intimidate me. They say they're going to kill me and claim I adopted people's children and inherit money from me because I'm trying to sue immigration for arresting me when I was a child. My mother brought me over the green card. Especially kind of intimidation. The bathroom is filled up? It's still here. Wow, I suspected that was going to happen. So they're denying me access to the bathroom. And they always try to provoke me. So this is what is going on. They say they want to kill me, make it look like I'm crazy, I'm attacking women. Because I've been trying to sue Coca-Cola. I used to post online that when I was in Nigeria, I used to drink Coca-Cola from a dirty bottle. Because in Nigeria, you got to return the bottle back to Coca-Cola, after you purchase the Coca-Cola in the store. So then before they can sell you more Coke, they don't used to. The Coca-Cola company doesn't used to wash the bottles clean. So anytime you buy the Coca-Cola, sometimes you find like in Nigeria, you gotta when you buy Coca-Cola, you gotta return it back to the bottle, back to the store, the empty bottle, before it give you another bottle. Like I think the law says, I guess due to recycling issues, or but that's the law in Nigeria. You gotta return the Coke to the store, the empty Coke you drank, the bottle, and they'll give you sell you another Coke. I don't know, maybe it's due to recycling laws or just Coca-Cola being nasty. So they don't used to wash the bottle clean, and you'll find like mucus, people's, spits, excreta, in the Coke. Everybody is aware of that in Nigeria. So as a child, I became so sick from all that dirty bacteria, and I started losing weight. And my mother tried to get my weight up. I was just having diarrhea. So when I came to America, I was reading on Yahoo and stuff. A woman said a child who's white here in America was a healthy baby. Everything was fine, but the child, used to crawl on the floor and pick things up and eat it. And the child fell sick and was having diarrhea, was losing weight. And then after the child recovered, the child became angry. Became angry, was like, I always wanted to fight as a baby. But the child used to be happy before the cigarette. So she took the child to every doctor. They didn't know why the child had mood swings and stuff. Until she took the child to a hormone therapist and endocrinologist, and they found out that the bacteria messed up with the child's gland. That little children, bacteria can mess up with their gland, and that's why the child became angry. And so they treated the child for hormonal deficiency, and the child became normal again, stopped being angry. So in my case, so they said that dirty bacteria can cause you to become an angry person or can mess with your hormone, make you transsexual. In my case, it didn't make me an angry person. It made me like more feminine. I became girly after I was born a boy, now a girl. So, I guess now they're trying to set me up, get me angry, and kill me, and sue Coca-Cola. So there's some black Americans, because I'm under immigration surveillance when my mother brought me up from Nigeria. Immigration arrested me 25 years ago. So yesterday I was getting this from Macy's, winter clothing. I noticed we all lined up, and there were people bumping into each other at 34th Street and Barrow Square in front of Macy's premises. It's not Macy's. It was last night. Yesterday is February 27, 2026. The place is not. It's in front of Macy's premises around 10 p.m., 9 p.m. We're getting stuff from Macy's, and we had some homeless people. I know some people were bumping into each other and they were laughing. And in the pairs, they would be bumping into me also. I was trying to stop it. They won't stop it. So they're trying to, as the, 27 of, yes, last night. So as they brought the gender violence law, their police, I've been trying to sue them also for taking my home wrongfully and killing the black American trying to help me. So I guess their police wants to discredit me, even though there's a court order that's supposed to put me in a hotel anytime the police evict you for basement apartment without a court order. In the 1990s, the Legal Aid Society took them to court. So now they just don't want to. They don't want to obey the court order, just want to kill me and have Americans inherit the money. So they're forming a sexual grooming court against me, whereby they try to provoke me to make it look like the Coca-Cola drank in Nigeria from a dirty bottle, got me angry, and I'm attacking people, and so they deny me access to the bathroom. I have diarrhea. They try to hold me hostage. So those police were planted. The city of New York is engaging in human trafficking, whereby we foreigners that come here, they abuse us for it after the immigration abuses us. I came here as a child. My mother also said, as I was trying to sue immigration and sue the NYPD to get a no lawyer in America will help me. My mother said, daughter started moving with a narcotic gang, and they were drugging her, Bolali and Flora. They live in Pennsylvania. One of them is in Nigeria. They were drugging my mother with like cancer, fish poison, studying marijuana, and killed my mother, locked her up in a mental ward. So they believe, and my father has also been killed. So they say abusers like the city of New York and the police department and the criminal gang love to attack people that don't have anybody that will stand up for them. This is what is going on. And they're planting their police. Sometimes the police will arrest me in the bathroom, say I stole something. So they're always trying to start a fight with me. Be careful, don't bump into me. So they always try to start a fight with me in the bathroom. And to delay me. And they said they're going to make me die a horrific death. And they're going to have people lie against me after the kill. Is any of the bathroom free? The bathroom just open. I don't know why it's so. So this was going on. So I solemnly swear that United States perjury laws and other relevant laws and constitution that what I'm saying is true to my belief and knowledge. And I'm not looking for surrogacy with anyone. I'm not looking for marriage. I'm not looking for membership in a sex cult gang. And please donate non-conditional charitable financial donation to my Cash App NYC Homeless or student loan to my Cash App NYC Homeless. And with the student loan, the interest rate should be similar to what U.S. government charges students in America or what commercial bank charges students in New York. For college student that is. Now, I don't want any higher interest rate. In case I die, I'm killed. Only several activists like me that haven't denied me opportunities should administer my state, and no family member or friend should administer my state. or get anything from my state as inheritance or anything else. And activities that get justice for me and my late mother should donate the rest of my assets in financial donation to those suffering in the like me and my late mother and those being deported by country for assistance. Nobody should make a movie about me in case I die or I'm killed. I'm very guarded of my image and even I told the US immigration I'm introverted. I don't really talk out to my family and friends about my personal life. I used to talk to them just about general stuff. Now I don't talk to any of them anymore. So you can find my record, my interview record with the immigration. My immigration phone number is 77954628. I did the interview in January 2000. So that still applies now. I'm very introverted. I don't really talk about my personal life. Unless I'm under duress like this when I talk about things happening to me personally. But nobody should make a movie about me. Nobody really knows about my life. I don't really discuss my personal life with people. And also, I'm very guarded about my image, and I don't trust anyone to represent me accurately. And also, nobody should link me to Michael Jackson anywhere from. I was born a boy, and when I was in Nigeria, people used to tell me I look like Michael Jackson. I don't look like him anymore. I don't want to be associated with him in anywhere from. And please respect my right under sepulchre, which says you have to honor somebody's wish even if they die or they're killed. So this is what is going on. So let me try and use the bathroom now. Like I said, I have diarrhea, and I'm at the point of messing up my pants. I'm scared to go in there because I'm recording this video. I don't know what other tricks they have up their sleeve. So they're abusing people, and this is rape because any unwanted contact with your anus is rape. It's just like somebody hiring somebody to go and rape somebody. That person will charge you rape also, even though they didn't participate in the physical rape. So they're police, and they're gangs. They make you have fun to use the bathroom, and they try to get me to soil my pants, and trying to dirty up somebody's anus or their penis with doodle or with pee. That is rape because that's an unwanted physical contact to your genitalia. And the anus is a sex organ. I was born a boy, I'm not a girl, so I have an anus and penis. So that's still an accessory to rape, and that's rape. They said that these police have been abusing immigrants weirdly. They said there was this guy called Abdullah Wimmers from Haiti. The police arrested him in Brooklyn some years back, many, many years back, 2000 and something. And they took a broomstick and raped him in his anus. They sodomized him. Back then, they didn't recognize the anus as a sexual organ, so they didn't try the police with rape. So there's many ways people can rape somebody. Doesn't really any contact with your sexual organ. They say some people are into scat play, like R. Kelly. They say he likes to dirty up his victims, make them poo-poo on themselves. Some people like the smell of anus, so they call it scat play, where you try to dirty up people for sexual gratification. So they're engaging in this weird scheme where by the police, some of them have like psychological problems, they deal with violence all the time, and now they're torturing people. They make scary for me in the bathroom, trying to get me to poo-poo in my pants. There's some people they love the adrenaline of seeing somebody stranded and frustrated. They said there was a police officer that was advertising online here in New York City that he wants to kill his wife and butcher her up and eat her. So somebody snitched and they sent out some undercover police to set him up. And one of the undercover police told these police officers, look, I'll help you kill your wife and eat her up. And they met and he gave the undercover police money. And undercover police arrested the same YPD officer. And the case went to the New York State Supreme Court, and the court dismissed the case, saying, you can have fantasy, and he was having fantasy about killing his wife. And they said, some people have violent sexual fantasy. And since his wife didn't complain, that she's not against that outsiders can't decide what a husband and wife are into. So because I think the wife didn't want to testify against NYPD officer, so the case was dismissed. So I'm not married to any of these people, and I don't wish for them to engage me in scat play or dirty up my body. So this is a totally different scenario, whereby they ambush me, don't let me use the bathroom, try to get me dirty, get my anus dirty, get me to pee on myself, and it's just some people enjoy dehumanizing you as a sexual gratification, watching you suffer, so I'm not into any master-slave relationship, So they delay me for using the bathroom, and this is just to provoke me and groom me so I can be killed, and they can go ahead and go and make fake claims about me, describe me as a violent person, sue Coca-Cola on my behalf and get the money. So I'm a victim of attempted fraud, and they try to delay me. They're planting homeless people. And when they see that I have no witnesses, especially in the battle, this shows that culpability. They choose location where I'll be isolated. And I contacted the Queens prosecutor, Melinda Katz. She's the district attorney. She doesn't help me in Queens. I contacted Manhattan prosecutor, Alvin Bragg. He's a black American in Manhattan. He doesn't help me in Manhattan. I contacted Gonzalez. He's the Brooklyn district attorney in Brooklyn. He doesn't help me also. So this is what is going on. So their government officials are conspiring with their police to deny immigrants like me justice. And they said they are trying to introduce restorative justice, whereby they feel someone like me, didn't have a visa when I came here with my mother, but the immigration court still allowed me to get my green card. So the police they can just kill me and steal my stuff. And they'll be saying exactly, sometimes when they're talking about it, they're saying exact from what the black Americans they told me they're going to be robbing our Africans and stealing our green cards, say because we sold our system to slavery. And since then, an African I used to talk to who was homeless on the street, he says as soon as I started talking with him, he's from Senegal, doesn't really speak English, said he discovered he's from Africa also, but he doesn't used to talk to anyone because he doesn't speak English. He said as soon as they discovered he's from Africa, so they stole his green card and his passport. Even though it's homeless on the street, since God the police are arresting still my green card also. So they are holding people for ransom in America. They say extortion gang will hold you hostage. This is a de facto hostage taking. They don't because I can't easily access the battle. They took my work permission from me. The police arrested me, took my green card, so I can't really move freely. I can't even flee. They say, and it's not uncommon for hostage takers to keep transferring from one location to another. And what they want to do is to finally kill me or lock me up in a mental home and be able to rape me, take my sperm and create babies. So they're just using this to groom me for the eventual killing, to get me angry. And, so they deny me battle access, torture me when I'm trying to about to use the battle. And this is a rape, with the police participating. Trying to get me to mess up my mess up my genitalia.